Good morning. I am putting my belt on. I'm about to go make my coffee. And then we will do hair and makeup after that. Here is the outfit of the day. It is a thong bodysuit in all black, which is one of my favorites. Gucci belt, and then some flare pants, some sandals. So this is today's outfit. I love my hair blonde when I wear black. Gracious. Okay, so the coffee bar is a little bit of a mess today. That's all right because we will get it fixed. Let this be open. Put all of Christopher's things at the end. All that's got to go back upstairs. Now I got to get the creamer and my chapstick that Christopher stole yesterday. You know. Alright, I think I might be emptying this creamer out today, but I have a new one as a backup because you can't go without creamer. That can't happen. So, here we are. Good morning to everyone. I think that one's been there a little too long. I think a lot of these could, there we go. I need to rewash those. I washed them out before I put them out, but you know, stuff happens. Alright. I like to put the creamer in first and then like let it spill in there, because then I don't even have to worry about like using a mixing spoon or anything. I also have to put my moisturizer on. I already put like my toner on and all that kind of stuff, but I'm feeling a little dry. That feels great. So I've got to clean up everything today. My mother-in-law is going to be coming over for me to touch up her roots, and Christopher's actually going to put some color on her as well so that we can make a TikTok video out of it. Christopher wanted to do it for a TikTok video. Really quickly, yesterday I got these in. They are awesome. Literally nothing will stick to this. I'm going to wash them here in just a few minutes, but I will link those below for you guys, so if you guys are in need of some, because they're really, really great. And now I've just got to get all the trash up. Another package came from Amazon yesterday, later afternoon, after my family died. And it's basically this table. Okay, it's basically this table to go in the office room. Not the marble and gold table. Another table that I'm going to actually put underneath where the cow pick is. And it came in like 500 billion million trillion pieces, which annoys me. And it's because I got such a good deal on it that anything that you get for a little bit less expensive, you will have a hard time usually putting it together. So that's basically what happened to me. But I'm going to see if I can talk Christopher and my father-in-law into putting it together tonight. Maybe. Alright. Getting rolling this morning. I've already talked to the entire team. One of our customer service girls is going into the office today just to help out the girl that helps us ship. And then our tour director is actually coming in to help us color hair. I'm about to call her in just a second and see what she needs, because she did call me and I forgot that she had called me. So we're gonna get the coffee, we're gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna put my volume extension in and curl it now that my hair matches it, and we're gonna talk to Kristen. Nothing is as great as the first sip of coffee every every single morning. Look at my hair, it's a wreck. But I have gone like 3 or 4 days without shampooing. And just have dry shampoo in it. So I'll link my dry shampoo below for you guys too, that I love to use. Could have been better. I'm gonna add just a little smidge more. I'm not sponsored by Hazelnut. I mean Hazelnut, my coffee mate, but I should be because I drink their stuff every day. Oh my gosh, it was dripping down. Yeah, that's better, but we still need to stir. Usually don't stir, but if I have to add in some later, then I have to stir. Spoon, please. Spoon. Literally everything in my life is the color of my outfit. Let's see if that's better. Much better. Yes. Alright, now I'm gonna go put this back in the fridgie. There's literally not even enough to save when I'm not gonna throw that away. That's like liquid gold to me. So, this needs to be washed. Need to wash off the counters. I'm really strange about making sure that it's cleaned up when people come over here. Because it's already messy just because all my stuff's not out. And like Christopher did this because of the thing that has like a million parts. So that came with it, that came with it, all that came with it, that came with it. Seriously. Alright, so I need my hairpiece and take it upstairs so we can get to curling and we'll be ready. Let's go back upstairs. Oh, and I need my new hairspray. This one. I'll link it for you. I'm trying out, which I have my other kind that I always use, but I'm trying, this is a bad angle. I'm trying out a new kind. Well, not a new kind. A kind that I used to use, but I haven't used it in a long time, and I think they have a new formula. Babe, can you open the door for me? My hands are full. Christopher! Oh, for the love of Pete. If I spill this coffee, I'm gonna be so aggravated. Alright, about to do
Ed Sheeran.
No, I'm not about to do Ed Sheeran. I'm gonna do I guess I'm doing a hair tutorial, even though I'm just really just fixing my hair. So my piece was not matching my hair before because it had been way too long since I had colored my piece, and since we were in quarantine, obviously I was like, well, I'll just wait till it's over or whatever, do it at the salon. Couldn't, because then I couldn't even wear my piece. So momentary coffee break. I had my mom color my hair. So now I am just about to clip my piece in and get my day going. So I'm just combing through this. Usually I can just use my hands, but because it's been a little while since I've worn her, she's been in the car and stuff like that from when I, moved over here. I wanted to run my brush through it too, but you don't want to ever use a brush that's like this brush unless you're round brushing it. You don't want to take that along the base. I always want to use like the wet brush or like a paddle brush like this. Why is his razor over here? I literally asked him to do 2 things this morning, that's it. Whenever you go downstairs, will you take these 2 glasses that are on your vanity and take them to the kitchen for me? He's severely ADHD. I asked him at 1 second before I turned the camera on, and he already left, and he forgot to take the glasses down. One must wonder about someone, I'm saying. Okay, so this is the new hairspray that I'm using. I don't know if they reformulated it. I used to use this on my toppers all the time, and I used to use this when I just did regular hair and stuff. But the bottle has definitely changed, so I'm just not sure if it's just the, the can that changed or if it's the formula as well. I'll also link the curling iron that I'm using. So typically once my piece is already kind of fixed, I don't have to refix it a lot at all, but because I've colored my hair and everything, I just want to kind of make sure everything blends really well and stuff this time. Give it a good old refresh. And I don't have this iron up on all the way. It just doesn't need to be. And this is like the next to the hottest setting, but then whenever I end up doing my piece, I'll end up taking it even one level lower than it is right now on my own hair. And the reason I get a lot bigger sections is because I don't really want it to be like perfect little ringlets everywhere. I want it to be really messy, more like a wave. So, and like I said, my hair is really dirty right now. That was a lot of dry shampoo in there. So yeah, I feel like the camera makes me look a little bit ashy, like in comparison to what it actually looks like in this bathroom. Maybe it's just me looking at the screen on what it looks like. And then like tomorrow I can put a little bit more dry shampoo in and clip my piece right back in, and I won't even have to curl my own hair or the piece at all. So, and you can use, you know, any size barrel of a curling iron. You can also use a flat iron. I don't personally use a flat iron on mine because I don't like to wear my hair straight at all. Like, I literally hate wearing my hair straight, so you usually will never find me wearing my hairpiece straight. There's been like, I think a 3-month period where I got into that, and then I was like, over it. I just think everything looks more natural when it's like this, and even when it's just my own hair, I don't like it to be straight. I just don't think it looks as good. So when you're doing these types of curls, I like to go back with the wand and just kind of get the ends and make them really straight. You know, I always promote trying to have as healthy of your own hair as possible. However, I will tell you, I feel like my extensions always blend the best when I don't cut my hair very often, or if I do trim it, I just have it like point cut. I don't have it like cut so blunt straight across, even though I love the way that looks on my own hair, because it makes it look thicker at the ends. It doesn't blend as well with extensions. So like when I put in my 16 to 18 inch luxury length extension, it blends in perfectly if I don't have it perfectly straight at the bottom. Now, I'm not saying have crooked hair, but if it's not just a really blunt line like that, it is gonna do a lot better. So just always keep that in mind if you wear any types of extensions. It does do a lot better. It does do a lot better if you don't make it like perfectly blunt. I hope that makes sense to people and they're not like, you're crazy. I'm so glad I can just throw my extensions in, and they only take a second because before I started my own line, I actually used to wear tape-ins and all the other types of extensions. I've had glue-ins, everything, and it would take me forever to dry my hair. Nothing would ever get dry on the base, because if you would dry the tape-in base like the way that you wanted to, it would heat them up too much, and then they would slide down, and then you'd have to move them up more often, and you'd have to buy new hair all the time. And I just didn't want to have to wash my hair every day and dry my hair every single day. And I could never put it up in a ponytail because you could always see the tabs, and I just don't have enough hair to be able to even cover like any tabs from any extensions. Like, I could never wear the beaded rose or even the tape-ins again, because my hair is permanently damaged on the sides here where hair hasn't grown back in because I used to wear the tape ends. I'm gonna also have to use my lint roller. All right, I'm gonna let this cool for just a second. So that's what's happening right now. So I will bring you guys back after 5 minutes of it just cooling. I'm just gonna clean up the bathroom just a little bit more in these 5 minutes. I'm back. All right, so just kind of give one more little spritz. And this is light hairspray, so you don't want something that's gonna make your hair crunchy, especially when you have really fine hair like me. It is not a good look to have really like thick hairspray that makes your hair not move. Just not a good thing. I like to be able to still run my fingers through my hair, and that's also key with the extensions, is to make sure not to put a crunchy hairspray, because then you're gonna have to shampoo it all the time, and I only shampoo mine like every 2 to 3 months. So it's much easier when you don't have to shampoo it yourself all the time, you know. All right, kind of just running my fingers through it. Another thing that I like to do is take my wet brush, spray just a little bit of hairspray, and then I like to kind of brush it. I like to do that front piece like that, I'm not sure why. But it kind of makes it more look like old Hollywood waves. They used to almost be like a pin curl. So that's how I would achieve that with just my own hair, but I like to have more volume on the top. So here's my piece, and I'm going to clip it in right here. I'll use that as the thumbnail. Okay, you just unclip all 4 clips like that, and you take, see how there's a part, oh, you guys can see the part? The lighting's not good enough for you to actually see it, that's weird. Okay, and we're gonna line this part up with my part. So pardon my looking over here, but I have to look in the mirror to be able to do it. Turn it under, press it down, just like that. Now, I'm gonna go back in, obviously. Stash, what are you doing? I thought he was trying to fix them. Anyway, so now I'm gonna go back in and I'm just gonna touch up the curls. So to me, the key in making sure that it looks perfect in the front is making sure that some of your own hair in the front shows. So see that? So I always make sure that some of my own hair shows. I might even do like a little bobby pin or something. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta curl it first. Do you recognize me?
Who are you and what you doing online?
You're funny. You're so funny. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this down. Actually, I'm gonna turn it down like 2 notches. What, babe?
Just wanted to come tell you bye.
You're waving me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get his medicine.
Don't wave me.
And then crush it at the office, and then I'll be back.
So your parents are still coming?
Mm-hmm.
4?
Okay. Be fine.
I'm gonna have to clean like a bad woman.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor? Can you get Josh to get the rainbow and bring it?
Yes.
That would just be so good for me if you could do that.
I will.
Was there anything else there that we needed?
You gotta make sure it's unlocked. Mark.
It's unlocked, but all the
I
pieces,
think I locked it, but
well, we all know.
yeah.
There's ways around that. You know, there's a hidden key.
Yeah.
All of it is literally in that one little corner,
Okay.
unless you moved it,
Hmm.
because you did move the RV. No, I don't want any of that. I want my coffee, thank you.
How do we not have any sugar in this house?
Because we don't do that. Unless we're eating Reese's
Oatmeal
Cups.
means sugar.
No, we can't have regular sugar here because why didn't you put the maple syrup in there? That would be so good in there.
And it is good.
I love maple syrup.
Alright,
Maple syrup.
I'm out. You guys have a good day.
Alright, love you, bye. Alright guys, so just rotating the barrel. Did he close the door on you, Grumpy? Huh? And then just turn it and then go straight down on the end, okay? So basically, I curled my own hair, but now on a lower heat setting, I'm just blending the two in. Now, you don't have to always curl your hair and curl the piece. Like, I don't do that every time. Like, I might do this one time per week if I wear it every day, or one time every 2 or 3 weeks. Now, I'll have to touch up my own hair in between. Always whenever I shampoo it, I'll have to recurl it. But that doesn't mean that I have to like do that to the piece too. Like I said, this one just had been, laying around all sorts of places when we were moving and stuff, and we've been in quarantine, and my hair didn't match it. So I thought I was gonna end up wearing one of my other ones, but then I ended up wanting to wear this one. So I only have 3 toppers. Like, everybody thinks that I have like one of every single piece in every single color, and I'm like, no, I don't. Usually whenever they come in my color, everybody wants it, so I don't even get to get one. I can even add like an extra 5 or 10 in the order, going, okay, well, I'll definitely get to get one this time, and then it'll get sold and I won't get to have it. But I mean, I don't need that many. I don't like my hair to be that different all the time or anything like that. So it works out fine. The other ones are just so if I trim my hair shorter and I do that actual blunt on the ends like I was talking about, then that ends up working out a lot better with that piece, because I keep that one really blunt too, and then it has to be like exactly where it is. But I don't wear that one a lot because I just don't do that a lot to my hair. I like to have the least amount of maintenance as possible. Like I said, the last time I colored my hair until just now was like 10 months ago. I did have it glossed a couple of times in between, but no like bleach or anything, because my hair falls out really easily. So I like to just give it time to rest and kind of heal almost in between. So yeah. See, I really wouldn't have even had to have like curled this, but I just like to, the first time, blend it in together like that. Again, you don't have to do it that way. That's just the way that I do it. And usually people ask me how I do it, so I'm trying to show you guys. If you're ever having a hard time though making this blend in the front, the key really is to have some of your own hair showing. If you don't have enough hair to let your own hair show, that's okay too. We have plenty of clients like that. It's actually easier to blend on you guys than it is on us that have hair. But you just need to re-blow it out just like your own hairline is. So if you have a cowlick, you want to kind of make the front of it look like a cowlick, because the key is for it to look like your own hair, just fuller. It's not to really change your hair completely like a wig would, if that makes sense. That's not really what our pieces are made for. It's not really made to like completely make your hair like me be platinum blonde all over or something with no dark root. Like, you want it to look like your hair. We have a lot of clients that always want to get like, that have jet black hair, and then they want to be like a platinum blonde. That's not possible with a topper. It doesn't look right, it doesn't blend, and I won't sell that to you when I know that it's not gonna look really good. That's just, you're walking around with my name on you basically. I don't want people to know that you're buying something from me if it doesn't look good. I want everybody's piece to be like undetectable, and people only find out about it because you got asked, your hair looks so great, who are you going to now? And then you say, oh, I'm actually wearing the Lauren Ashtyn Collection volume extension, So anyways, so I have 0 patience to let this cool right now, but I'm gonna do one more thing. So usually the first time that I do it, like I said, after it's been a while or after I shampoo it, I'll do what I just did, and then I go back and do just like 4 or 5 curls that are on the very top. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn this off now and just kind of go through. And you don't want it to be like really big chunky pieces or anything. I like to do like smaller pieces, and this just gives a little bit more volume on the top and kind of gives that fullness that I love. And you still want it to be straight on the ends. So see that? It'll probably only be like 3 pieces today because I'm being lazy. Yep, 3. I've got hair all over me from my own hair. You can just see it when it's blonder and I'm wearing a black shirt. There we are. Okay, let's unplug this bad boy. Got electrocuted the other day. Not by that, but by a different curling iron. And it was not pleasant. We won't be promoting that curling iron on here. Don't worry. All right, so shake it. Now you can run your fingers through it too instead of this if you want. I just personally like the way it kind of separates it and makes it move like it's my own hair. Now with that front piece, I don't like to, I mean this side I will, but with the front piece over here, I like to do this myself. So I like to run my fingers through this, and then I like to not get it in my eye. And see how I'm spraying this, but I can still move my hair. And it's because it's a really, really light, like extremely, when I say light hold, extremely light hold. It's not like you're spraying oil in your hair or anything, but it moisturizes almost at the same time that it has, you know, a little bit of like texture to it. I mainly use the hairspray, not as much for making it like not move, but more for like a little texture as far as like getting the hair to separate, because my own hair is so fine, it'll just like not want to do anything. So there we go. And then if you want to, which I don't do this all the time, like I said, let me spray it up. There, yeah. I like to get up underneath. A lot of people ask me how I do the front, but I like it to kind of stick up in the front because then it looks exactly like my own hair. But I don't do this every single time. Like I said, the first time I do, oh, no. I have one that's in oil for my hair and one that's in oil for my skin. Where's my hair oil? Is it not in there? I'm not used to using, I'm not used to like, oh, here we go, we can use this one. So this is the Glimmer Shine from Moroccanol. I'll link it below for you guys. And the nozzle's actually messed up on mine, but it's okay. Oh, I almost dropped it in its glass. That would have been really bad. Here we go. So much better.
Grumpy, what do you think? Do you like Mama's hair? Come here. Let's sew them.
Did your mama's skin? Did your mama's skin say I have such a bad heart condition? So you know, right now I'm really, really swollen. See, poor little buddy. You stinky. I love you though. You stinky, but I love you. Yes, you are. You stinky, but I love you. Come here. I spray you with some good stuff. Come here. This smells like rose. It's okay. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, you're gonna smell so good now. That's right. All right, this looks a lot better now. So after I get done doing my hair, I always like to wash my hands because I hate to have any product on my hands. It absolutely drives me insane. So I need a necklace, I think, and my lint roller. My lint roller up there here. No, what I have to find where my lint roller is. I have no clue. All right, now we're gonna go downstairs and start working cleaning up and probably do makeup. All right guys, we're gonna clean the bedroom because it literally looks like a bomb went off because we were tossing and turning all night last night. Christopher was hot, then he wanted the covers, then he didn't. Then he kicked the covers off that are actually on the floor now. So, this is what Crump sleeps in. Yes it is, so we're gonna pick this up over here where it goes. Because Daddy doesn't clean anything up after himself. At all. Nope. Move, Trump. Move, push. Push, no.